Yes, people, what's going on? It's Adam back again and John. And I thought that we'll sit down, me and John, for a couple of minutes and talk about Everton's home stadium, Goodison Park and Branley Moor. A big red flag has came up for me and John, and we want to talk about Everton's poor performance at Goodison Park, and that flags it up is that we've only had 4 home game wins all season, and that is appalling, isn't it, John? And we don't want that. We do not want that as we go into our new stadium. So we're going to talk about 3 key things, how we could get it sorted. First and foremost, John, only 4 wins at Goodison Park, and the rest have either been away or withdraw. What 3 words sums that up for you?
Right. First one, we needed a win today to say goodbye to the stadium, Our Lady, and all that lot. It didn't work, did it? So we need more wins. If we beat Southampton, I think we're playing next, aren't we? We're playing Southampton at home. If we beat them, that should be brilliant. Second one, we need to stop the yellow cards, which is annoying. And then thirdly, just win.
Yeah. I think that it's a bloody disgrace that we've only had 4 wins at Goodison at the Grand Old Lady. And before I get right into it, we've got to sort this out. We've got to get decent transfers in this summer. Otherwise, we'll be getting to Branley Moor defeated. And with the new stadium, we don't want to be fighting relegation. So we've got to sort that home thing issue out right away before we go into Branley Moor next year. We've got to get that done. Over to you now, John, to talk about the summer transfer, and also we've got to fix our home record before we go into Branley Moor.
Right. First of all, what I want to say is, so for the transfers, we need actual decent players that can shoot. Players that are experienced playing in Premier League. People that are actually good passing ball, moving.
Mm-hmm.
And we need people that are able to play.
Yeah. Agree with you there, John. Because that's one of the red flags I wanted fixing at Everton, is that our home record is abysmal. Has been since Ancelotti's time as well. Picked up under Benitez and Lampard and under Dyche at times, but ever since Dyche's time and now Moyes', we haven't fixed the home form. And I don't think the players have the quality to do that. It's also, therefore, we do need big replacements, but it's not going to happen overnight. It will take us into next season, but the names who I would throw at, who we've been linked up with, who can sort the problem, is Richarlison, that Neil, what's his face from West Brom, and that. Who else has been linked up with Everton?
Who else?
Yeah, so Richarlison, that Neil from West Brom.
I know Richarlison was definitely one of them because of that. I'm not too sure about all of the other ones.
Yeah, but we do need really key players to get us out of this red flag area, because our home ground
There
is
still hasn't been talk about Calvert-Lewin, so we're not too sure about that. So
we need to scrap Calvert-Lewin. He's shit. Scrap Calvert-Lewin. His time's up. That's that. But we need the players, quality, to get us out of this mess what we're in with our home form. Because it didn't used to be like that under David Moyes during that time. But it's a real mess, our home form. And that needs to be the biggest than anything to get us out of relegation scraps. Winning more games, win all our home games, the likes of your Liverpool does, your Fulhams, your Cities, and all of that. We've got to get that sorted ASAP, because that for me, John, is one. Go on, over to you about our own form.
Right, I reckon when we get to Bramley-Moore Dock and we get into that new stadium, new format, new everything, that'll be the key thing for me. A new lineup, a new stadium, and a new atmosphere. That's the key thing that I want in that new stadium.
Yeah, too many bad memories now at Goodison Park. We're going into a new one. So when we go into the new stadium, the new players and some of the players who are now going into Bramley-Moore, leave what happened all the past at Goodison. Focus on our home performance as we go into the new stadium. Build the mentality going forward stronger. The new players, additions. Leave what happened at Goodison. And if you win a part at Goodison, don't. Leave the past behind and we focus on our home performance and the games, the quality, the winnable games. And we can do that with the new players if they keep their mind. Go on, back to you now.
I really hope we have some new players in the summer.
Yeah.
As well as the current players that we have now. They're playing, some of them are playing really good. Some of them are playing like.
And John, you keep talking. I'm just going to get a drink. You keep talking.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So, I reckon in the summer we're bound to have a new lineup, have new everything, and David Moyes will say, "I want new players. Right now, I'm going to try and win our games so we can come 12th or 13th in the table." That's what David Moyes will say to his players. No messing around at all. So, that's what David Moyes will say in that changing rooms. So, oh yeah, another thing, it'll be different with the new stadium because we're going to be putting new statues as well. We might be putting that. I really hope they put Dixie Dean's statue outside. Over to you, Adam.
Nice one, mate. Hi, I'm back. So as John's been saying as well, what happened over the last coming few years at Goodison as we go into a brand new era of the banks of the Royal Blue Mersey at Bramley-Moore? I cannot stress enough, the first game at Bramley-Moore is going to be one of the most important game in Everton's history. Not because we've left Goodison, because of the misfortunes we've had over recent years at the football club. Jan Friedkin, the Friedkin Group, David Moyes is being backed this summer. and we'll get players in. I can promise that now. Everton will get the summer transfer, bringing players in, but it's not going to be a massive transfers because of PSR. But just because PSR will still be a teeny bit hanging over us, we can still buy, but not like over the top. We can get the players in who David Moyes wants. Bring forward the mentality. Will be stronger, hopefully. We need to strengthen up in places like we need a new striker because we know Beto and Calvert-Lewin are not good enough. We seen today Beto only scored 1 goal, and that isn't good enough, is it, John? So we do need to strengthen up in areas. We need a new right back as well, because we need to replace him for Tarky as well, because he's getting gone now. And not only that, he's getting on. When he gets injured as well, we don't have a replacement. I believe that's why we're in a mess now as well, the way we are. We went from having the best defensive in the whole league to now the abysmal, probably, defensive. Yeah. That's all shambles from today as well, and under Dyche as well at times. But this is where the fans get behind the team. So therefore, you've got home advantage, haven't you? Over to you now to talk about the home advantage as we go into Brownlee-Moore, or with the all-important as we go into a brand new era and a brand new history where hopefully, and we will make massive history at Brownlee-Moore Stadium. This is going to be the one iconic stadium in the whole Premier League if we can get great history and all of that. But we can't do all that without our home form. We've got to get the home form right, haven't we? Go ahead. Over to you, lad.
Right, all these people that are watching this live right now, right, comment on the video. Where do you think Everton will finish in the Premier League? And I need first, second, third, fourth, or 20th. Or like in order, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. I'll start. I predict for next season, as well as this season, yeah. Okay, this season, 13th. Next season, 7th. We get Europa. Moyes gets the backing and the home performance. Better be right. Because that's one of the red flags at the minute is our home performance, as I've said. Like, I couldn't care less about their away performance. All I care about right now is the home performance. We've got to get it right. And at the minute, we're not. It's causing real problems at the minute. But it's not due to the manager. It's down to these shy players who we've got at the minute. Decore's not good enough. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Dwight, Mikalenko is all right, but not good enough.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. I reckon this season, the way that we're playing, I think we'll come 13th. The next season, we'll come 12th.
I'll take that all day long. I'd snatch your hand off right now for that, John. I really would. But how many home games will we score in Brownlee-Moore? Will it be only 4 like we've done this season at Goodison Park? 4? Or do we score more? Because let me tell you now, if we only score 4 next season in Brownlee-Moore, then I'm going to tell you now, we're going to be in real shite again. And that, again, is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how do we sort it out?
get better players,
Yeah,
better staff.
yeah. Sack Charlie Adams, the set pieces fella, because he's woeful. We can't even take a free kick. We can't even take corners. These players can't. And if he's going to be here going into next season, God help us when we get the transfers and new players, because they're going to be woeful. So that's one. David Moyes has got to sit down with the Friedkin group, go through the problems at the club, well, on the pitch rather. Then after that, once that's all fixed, focus on the Premier League, on how corrupt they are, how little bastards they are as well. But what will be the first thing you want sorting on that pitch as we go into this brand new stadium? John, what do you want fixed?
First thing.
And by the way, we're having a good video. We've done 16 minutes already. Let's keep this going. Do smash the like button, people, and drop us your comments and also give it a like. Go on, John.
Right. First thing I want to see in the new stadium, I want to see everyone singing. The atmosphere will be mental.
Yeah, 100%. We've got to get, as I said, today the atmosphere was all right for the first bit. Then it dropped. We cannot afford that, but go ahead.
We want the confidence so high, really high up. Not low, but really high.
Honest to God, if we don't get this home performance right as we go into Brandy Moore, then I'm going to be worried again. Mm-hmm. So therefore, does the manager get blamed for it because he's got the transfers? Who's to blame? Is it just bad luck?
I don't think they can blame the manager. I reckon it's the whole team, to be honest.
Yeah, but put it this way, John. If David Moyes gets new players, gets all the backing, what he needs, gets the money, what the Friedkin group say, and the team are still shite at Branley Moore, who's that down to? A, the Friedkin group